So I guess we're about to see what one of the masterminds behind the Grand Theft Auto series can do on his own. Welcome to Give It Thought, I'm Jake, and let's take a look at what former Rockstar executive Leslie Benzies has been up to, besides his suing of his former company. In an odd turn of events, Benzies has decided to create his own gaming studios, plural, before the trial between he and Rockstar is even over. According to the Scotsman, a news outlet in surprise surprise Scotland, where Benzies is from, the former president of Rockstar North has decided to make a run for it by himself in the industry. As the Scotsman reports, Benzies has incorporated 5 firms, including, quote, Royal Circus Games Limited, Starship Group, and Everywhere Game Limited, and trademarked the title of Time for a New World, as well as the associated hashtag TFNAW. Royal Circus Games has been applied to the Intellectual Property Office to further establish its aim of developing games for PC, consoles, and mobile devices. So just going by the reports, it looks like the company we'll be seeing the most of is Royal Circus Games. This will likely be the backbone of Benzies' business efforts in that it seems to be a priority for him since he has already applied for an intellectual property license for it. Another one of those efforts looks to be a bit strange given Benzies' previous work. It is called VR Chitech Limited, and according to the Scotsman, it will produce headsets, glasses, and software to enable virtual reality viewing, similar to Sony's PlayStation VR. There's no word from this report or his filings as to if the company will be producing games for the virtual reality hardware they plan to produce, but it does look like VR glasses are planned. The reason I say this is strange because Benzies has previously never publicly shown an interest in VR, but Rockstar has said that as soon as VR is widely available, they will provide it for their games. It makes me wonder if Benzies was pushing for VR behind the scenes, and Rockstar are now carrying on with his own wishes after he was forced to leave the company. If so, whew, that feels dirty. But getting back to that possible game title in Time for a New World, what could that possibly be? We literally have no details on it other than that possible title, a title that could change before we ever hear about it again. But if we look at the surrounding elements in the real world and compare it to that title, it seems like Benzies is maybe throwing a little jab at his former company. I mean, Time for a New World? That title, which could be a complete coincidence, I do realize that, but that title sounds like Benzies is telling his company it is time for him to go out on his own. Like I said though, considering Rockstar basically forced him out of the company, I think they'd be inclined to agree. As far as the lawsuit goes, which is still ongoing, in April of 2016, Benzies sued Rockstar for $150 million in lost royalties after he took a 17-month sabbatical from the company, alleging that once he tried to return, Rockstar had different plans for him to find work elsewhere, it seems. Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two Interactive, cited Benzies' performance and conduct issues as reasoning for basically firing him from the company, and his claims are, quote, without merit. As I said in one of last week's videos, I hate to see disagreements emerge like this. Benzies is one of the leading minds behind Grand Theft Auto 3, a game that defined the open world action genre. Surely he has some more ideas banging around in that head of his. I guess Rockstar did not see it that way, but at least we have all of his upcoming companies, which may or may not ever come to fruition, to look forward to. And I just wanted to catch everyone up on the news that former Rockstar North president Leslie Benzies has decided to try his hand at making video games all by himself without the help of the Hauser brothers. So what do you think about this? Will Benzies' efforts produce anything meaningful, like anything to compare to GTA? Or will this be a failed attempt at getting back at the company where he made his name at? I really hope that is not the case because I think this guy has a lot of talent. But be sure to give me any and all of your thoughts down below. And I think that's where I'm wrapping things up today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you follow me on Twitter at GiveItThought1. Links are, as always, in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.